Okay, we back with another training session for you. It's been a while since we did one of these, but today we have a SBD day. I'm working on getting my squat numbers up. Well, really, I'm trying to get everything up, but squat is the main focus. So I got a 10 by 3 on the schedule today. I'm really proud of this session. It's 270 pounds, which is really the highest I've really done for 3 reps, maybe 275, 280 or something like that. But I'm really proud that I was able to stick with this for 10 sets. And I'm playing it all the way through because the consistency in my setup and my form on these is mostly really, really locked in. It's so similar each time around, and I'm actually really happy about it watching it back. Okay, you're doing good. Yeah, I'm feeling really happy about this session at this point because I'm feeling strong in it, and I'm hitting depth really well, which is also something that I'm getting much better at. I'm staying more upright, which I'm going to mention in the session later. So I actually can tell that my form is getting better, which is one thing that I like about these high set exercises. When you do a lot of sets, even though the rep range isn't super high, the repeat, just having to repeat over and over again, it really gets you locked in as far as how to do it right, how to do it, pain-free, how to make it more comfortable, and your form just gets crispy by doing it. So I really appreciate this style of training. I got my mind on the stick up. Now it's time to get paid. Thinking of ways to take what you already made. Give me yours to get laid. Give up the goods to get sprayed. Shout out to you if you know that song. Classic track. And yeah, that last set, I mean, the depth was beautiful, which I'm super happy about. At first, when I started wearing weightlifting shoes, I felt like I was going so deep, I lost control, and now I really figured out how to stay control at the bottom and bounce at the bottom, and I'm feeling really happy about it. What's crazy is I almost psyched myself out of doing this session. I almost cut down the sets from 10. And I'm like, 270, 30 times is a lot. But you can see me deep into the session right here, still squatting deep and feeling good about it too. That's the crazy thing. I think on some of these sets, I probably had 6 reps, you know what I mean? Which is just an awesome feeling. Yeah, buddy. I'm definitely getting better. Yeah, so you can hear my excitement, my happiness that I can tell that I'm getting better. I think this is the 9th set, and this is a really important one. I'll show you why after I play it through. Let's go. Let's go. Definitely getting better at staying more upright. Yeah, so I said that because I noticed when I did this session, so this is the first rep on that set. I smacked the bar, but I felt it. I slid the bar back over. Felt good. And then the second rep, see here, I get bent over right there just a little bit. And I noticed it, and I corrected it. I fixed my foot, and watch this. Boom, hit the bottom, and then I stay much more upright. And I could just tell that I was noticing and having more control over my squat. So that's why I said, yeah, I can tell that I'm getting better at staying upright. And then this is the final set, I believe, which is crazy because, Yo, I got power on this last set. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, definitely some well-deserved pride on that one, especially because not only was I hitting depth that whole session and everything like that, but I didn't have to rest much either. I was resting like 2-3 minutes. I just felt good. So it was a good day to squat. So then I hit the bench. This is 235 for 6, which is a PR. Felt good about that. I thought about going for 8, but I said, no, I'm good. And then I did 235 for 4 here. I thought about again going for 8, but I was like, no, I'm good. I'm trying not to go too hard with the bench. I started to load up 250, and it was just not smart. Then I hit 225 for 6 reps, almost 7. Again, I thought about going for 8 to 10, but again, I just like left it. I failed the 7th one. I didn't really try that hard though. So, but it felt good because now I know that like if I wanted to, I could probably bench 225 for 10 if I was fresh, because this is after I did 235 and everything. And this is 205 for 10, which is another PR. I felt so good I went for the 11th. I probably shouldn't have. I didn't want to fail too many times, but I can't help it. You guys know me. I go too hard. Safely, but I still go hard. So this was a good bench session. And now we're loading up the deficit deadlifts. So this is my accessory deadlift. I'm deadlifting twice a week. I'm doing regular deadlifts, and then I'm going to do an alternative deadlift on the second day. I thought about doing a snatch grip, but nah, I'm good with that. So I did a deficit. This is like a 3-inch or so deficit. I was just warming up there. This is the top set of 3 reps at 325, which is 75% of my conventional 1 rep max. So this felt pretty good. I'm doing the deficit so I can get more powerful off the floor. That's where I think my deadlift could use the most improvement. And then these are my volume sets. This is 260, which is 60% of my conventional 1 rep max or something like that. I don't remember. I do 3x3 of these, and I just really wanted to lock this out. So I just kind of stood there for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and just banged these out, back to back to back. Yeah, I really like the deficit deadlift. I've done a 5.5-inch deficit, which was a little bit more engaging, but this was good too. So yeah, this was the work for today. I thought about doing more, but that was a 2-hour training session, so I wanted to get it over with or just call it a day. Yeah, let me know if you guys like this type of content, this long form content, and I'll keep doing it. But yeah, get that work in, y'all. Peace.